Close your eyes, 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 eyes.
I am fully open and present in the moment to receive any guidance that speaks to my soul. I will be honest and authentic with myself, facing the truth that my body, my intuition is guiding me as either confirmation or a nudge for healing. I am prepared to wholeheartedly start or continue on my journey to self-discovery and healing. Hello everyone, it's Michelle from Willow and Roots, and I decided to do this video because I want to have fun with the Moonology card. I just did a reading where it was about what moon phase will you benefit from. That was nice, that was fun, and I thought, you know what, let me have a play with the Moonology card again, because I have this deck but I don't use it that much, and with me being someone that is heavily affected by the moon, I mean, I have my moon in Cancer in the 4th house, so that's like every phase affects me. But I thought, let me just have a play with them. It's a lovely deck, and I do have the new Moonology Oracle, the latest one that Yasmin created, but again, it's packed away. I do have this one close to hand because I do like it has the different moon phases that I find quite interesting. This one I just prefer this one, but I don't use it as much. Okay, so let's just have a little play. Okay, I'm gonna pull two moon cards. There's two different options, too many cards there. Hi Jackie, I'm shuffling for you. Okay, so this one flipped over. Okay, one more. Bloody hell. Right. All right, look. So you want 3 options then? Fine. Okay. Let's do this. So we got 3 options. It was supposed to be 2, now it's 3. So option 1, option 2, and option 3. Okay, so let's see what's going on with option 1. We have here, step out of your comfort zone, North Node. Well, I mean, come on. When it comes to the North Node, it's really the purpose of this incarnation, what you're meant to be doing. So it's like calling for you to come out of your shell. So of course, look on your natal chart to see exactly what sign and house your North Node is in, and of course it will give you a clearer idea as to the purpose, right? So the purpose does not necessarily mean career. It's like a lesson or an experience that you're meant to have in this incarnation. For some of us, we do achieve it, but others may not. So I can give you an example. For me, my North Node is in Libra in the 7th house. So for me, it's all about relationships and connections with others. So it can be, again, romantic relationships, friendships, or business. So in my past life, it was Aries. So it was all about me. I didn't have time for no connections. I didn't have time for family, friendships, relationships. It was just either all business or whatever, right? So in this life, it's learning how to work with others. So something that I do struggle with is if I'm working in a group, dishing out or sharing the responsibilities with others, because I don't feel people are capable of doing it the way that I like. And that is something that I am learning to work through in this incarnation, right? It's trusting that people have their own way of doing things, and they may have a different strategy, but the end result will be what I want, right? I'm seeking. So when it comes to like my business, right, that's where I struggle the hardest when it comes to receiving help, because again, I don't feel that people understand exactly how I want certain things to be done or my vision. So for me, that's what I need to work on. But for you, it's looking into that, right? Getting your natal chart, seeing exactly what sign it's in, and also the house. And that will give you a rough idea as to a lesson that you're meant to be working on in this incarnation. Okay, Eight of Cups, yep. Eight of Cups is all about lessons learned. So being able to then move on to your desires, right? Move on to the Nine of Cups. So personal happiness, personal fulfillment, personal joys, right? Enjoying the rest of this incarnation. So it's like achieving, right? Completing the lesson, and then it's like enjoying yourself from there, right? So that's what this is calling for. So with your North Node, focusing on completing the lesson, learning the lesson. We have justice on the bottom. I mean, seriously. Lessons, karmic lessons. That's for you guys. Next, we have gibbous moon. You're very close to achieving your goal. Wow, that's a beautiful moon. You're very close to achieving your goals. So with the gibbous moon, it's just before the moon becomes full. So this is like the final stage of the waxing moon, right? So with it growing, the moon growing, and you can see here, and I hope you can see it, it's not completely full. We do have this slither of darkness here, and once that is filled in, then it will be a true full moon. So this is giving me the energy of calling for you to keep going, right? You're on the right path, you're on the right track with whatever you are doing, right? When it comes to relationship, and I'm really feeling an energy of someone that is desiring a connection, almost chasing it, but the person is not giving any type of feedback or energy if they're interested. This is telling me to pull back a bit. It's telling me to pull back. So a part of achieving your goal is to be that that magnet. It's saying to be magnetic and allow the person to come to you. That's for someone, right? Because with the full moon, it doesn't have to do much. It's just growing. It doesn't have to do much in order to attract. So that's what this is saying. Don't chase, don't try super duper hard. Be luminous, be magical, be in that feminine energy of being receptive, of being able to pull. I'm hearing magnet. That's what I'm hearing. Magnet, being magnetic. That's what this is calling for. And with the gibbous moon, it is very intense, right? So if you're in the energy of chasing and really wanting something, especially when it comes to the emotional body, and with the moon, that is emotions there, you can end up doing something really silly. So as much as this is a period of being able to move towards abundance, create abundance, it's also not a very good time to be too much in your feelings, because that's when you can run the risk of being hot-headed and doing something really silly. Okay? And I don't even want to say the word, but it has its shadow and dangerous energy as well. And I'm looking at the trees here, and they're in the shadow because the moon is so dominant. But again, that's the emotion. So especially if you are a water sign, right? And I'm also picking up with fire, Aries, where you are hot-headed And if you are someone that's in your feelings, if you have a lot of water placements, please be careful during this time, because you can do something really stupid. And again, if you're a Cancerian, Scorpio, Pisces to a degree, be careful not being too much in your feels at this time, because again, you can do something stupid. Be the person that people are drawn to, right? But if that's not your story and it's about creating something, building on a business, or you have clear communications in a connection, it's saying you're on the right path. Keep doing what you are doing, because it is growing, it is developing, right? Okay, let's get you a card. Yeah, but the trees here, look at that. It's just the trees, the conifer trees, and they represent longevity. They're being pulled. It looks like it's being drawn in towards the moon. That's nice. One card, please. Option 2. Oh my gosh. It's clarified by the moon. Oh my god. This is so funny. But it does tie in with what I said earlier about strong emotions, intense emotions, being very mindful of that, right? With the moon, because it's also giving me that anything can happen, right? Anything can happen, anything crazy can happen. And we have like rough waters here, right? We got rough waters, so anything can happen. So for some of you, be mindful of your emotions. Look at your natal chart and see if it's watery. If it is, be careful, right? And I tell you guys, I have watery chart, so I'm very mindful of the moon phases. So when it comes to your achievements, Spirit is saying that, look, it's going to be a surprise. We want to surprise you here. And it's another full moon in the back. Yeah, I'm hearing that your hard work is going to pay off, because you're moving away from the choppy waters here into still waters, moving towards the moon. So it is true that what you are working on, right, putting all your energies in, it is going to be worth it. It's just learning how to be emotionally leveled, emotionally balanced. Look at that King of Cups. Just said it, being emotionally balanced through this time. But lots of heavy emotional energy here that I'm really picking up on. Okay, that's nice. Okay, option 3. Waning moon. And it says, what do you need to release? So we know with waning, it's the phase of the moon where we do introspection work, right? The best time to release, right? So sending out intentions, setting intentions on releasing, cutting cords, right? Releasing bad habits, negative people in our lives, wanting a change in career, right? So it's anything that you want to move away from you. This is the perfect moon phase for that. Yeah, and with it being snowy as well, it's like hibernation, I'm hearing. Stillness and hibernation. Being in that energy. Reflection, stillness and hibernation. Being wrapped up in your warm duvet or blanket, right? Being cozy, having hot chocolate with marshmallows. It's giving me that Christmas snowstorm vibes. The Christmas vibes where you feel really happy. Yes, even though it's introspection, you can be happy, okay? But you're not in that energy of wanting to stretch yourself thin or wear yourself thin. You're taking it easy. You're reflecting on your accomplishments or things that you want to accomplish. You're slowing down and just enjoying the moment. And that's what I'm getting from this. So it's not heavy where it's like, well, we're going to be doing introspection work to be focusing on our shadow and the negative aspects of ourselves. Sometimes it is just being in the moment, just slowing down. Slowing down. Oh yes, we got the Fountain card. So this is the extra card in the Fountain Tarot deck. And this is the card of just being, right? Just be. It's a beautiful card, and it has the infinity symbol right here. So it's more than just, again, doing the whole introspection work to work through shadows. This is actually just being comfortable with yourself, just settling in to being with yourself, if you know what I mean. So this is this is like you being comfortable with you, connecting with you. And I intend on doing a meditation where it's going to guide you to your light self, your light body, where you're going to be experiencing, right, being in the company of yourself. So leaving this weighted vessel behind and energetically tapping into your higher self, feeling you, your essence, right? So this is showing me with the waning moon that it's a time of stillness. It's a time of just being. It's a time of, if you're going to be doing introspection, being honest with yourself about anything that you think of, any aspects of yourself that you want to focus on, being honest about it. Now, for someone, I'm hearing like being in stillness and being honest about what you desire from a relationship or from a person, friendship, or with work, or pleasures, things that you enjoy doing, activities. Again, as long as it's not hurting anyone, right? But activities where others might think it's odd, but it's you, that's something that you enjoy doing, but being honest about it, making that conscious decision to not lie anymore, lie to yourself and lie to others, right? Just total honesty, just pure. The pure self, the true self, is being in that energy with the Fountain card. And look at that. This is like the light body connecting with you, being truthful to you. And then look at that. And the bottom of this deck, we have the Three of Wands. And that's all about plans for the future, right? Thinking ahead, where you want to be, right? Things that you have been working on, taking a step back to reflect and see the growth, right? Or making plans as to, again, where you want to be, how do you want your life to look? We have the Queen of Wands. So it's that being in that radiant light, radiant self I'm hearing. But using this moon phase again to connect with yourself, to make plans for the future. That's nice, guys. That's nice. I'm going to pull one crow card for everyone. That's guidance. Okay. What guidance do you have for everyone? Source, what guidance do you have for all three piles? We have here displacement. So there's a sense of feeling off. It could be where it feels like everything is just beyond your control. There's an unsettled feeling here, and I can completely understand this card with everything that is going on in the world at this point, because as much as we've kind of moved out of the madness of, you know, being in your homes and all this craziness, it's still an unsettled energy because we don't know what to expect. Because, of course, there are going to be a situation budding or bubbling. There is going to be a situation where a lot of people are going to be in need, right? So we're hearing about it, and it's like we're bracing ourselves for it. So that's what's keeping us like unsettled. But what Spirit is saying is that with 13 reducing to 4, it's building on your foundation. So the foundation is the self, but also acquiring that stability, that abundance that's going to see you through this difficult time. It's also calling for you to have a clear head during this time of madness. Because it's very easy to fall into depression or that herd mentality of being like a headless chicken. So running around mad and not focusing on your solutions for yourself and your family, the immediate solution. And once you have done that, you will be able to help others. Share that wisdom with others so they too can experience stability. That's what this is saying. This is the overall energy. But each moon card is explaining what you need to do or what you could do in order to find that place of stillness or that stability, right? Giving you the focus and the ability to be level-headed and to see things clearly. That's what this is calling for. I feel like pulling another one. And then we have distraction. Oh my Lord. 15 reducing to 6. Oh my God. And we have a doggy here looking at the bird. The dog is looking at the bird, and the dog is probably thinking, I'd like to eat that bloody crow right now. Now with distraction, it's giving me like there is this energy going around, so scattered energy, but it's very easy to sweep our thoughts on this under the carpet and focus on things, again, not the heart of the matter. So what we need to focus on here in order to, again, to be stable, we're avoiding it and focusing on something else, pretending that we actually have this all under control. That's what Spirit is saying. It really is a period of needing to face this, your situation, and how you're going to overcome it in these tough times ahead. And that's what this is saying. We can't run away from this, but we can build. Survival. I can't make this up. Survival. And 47 reducing to 11. That's wisdom gained. That's knowledge. That's what you know. This is what you know. And it's actually using that to your advantage. Wow. Spirit is speaking on what's coming, what's to come. And the mentality, the energy that we need to be in. So it's actually also looking into your natal chart. We're having, what is really popping up is wisdom through research. I'm hearing. Research. Make sure that you get the information. Check all sides. All information. All outlets. When you do that, your intuition is going to tell you what is right. Your mental body is going to allow you to come up with strategies, right, for your survival. So what the intuition says, hey, you need to pay attention to this. There's some truth in that. Mental body says, okay, well, this is what we're going to do in order for us to be okay. Okay, bottom of the deck, we have commitment, 8. This is also giving me helping each other out. So once you figure out a solution for your survival, for yourself and your family, being able to help others. Wow, this has just totally gone in another direction, but it's something that needs to be said. It needs to be shared, and we need to do something about this. Okay, so I'm going to end the reading right here. If this reading resonates, leave a comment down below. Please remember to like, share, subscribe, press the notification bell. I'm also offering live Zoom readings. Information on that is in the description box below. And I'll see you next time. Bye.
Open your